So for us, we've noticed that green planet pressures are all around us now, in all aspects, in all forms across the media, with such things as carbon footprint reductions being something that now everybody is aware of, regardless of their employment or their roles in life. We are consequently seeing a nice push towards reshoring or onshoring of production, certainly since the pandemic. It's reducing carbon emissions significantly, which is what shareholders want to see, and it's reducing the international logistics and the nightmares that we encounter with that. That's a real positive, and it enables us to look at sustainability within our own country borders. There are huge challenges, though, still across a lot of industries: leather, textile, apparel. They're particular industries that we see where there's a lot of work required to change the mindset and the reliance on the more traditional, less efficient technologies and processes. That's where we try to come in. We empower the employees to understand about the sustainability of our equipment, to enable them to share that with our customers. The key thing for us as well was, before 2020, we had very rigid working patterns and controls on time spent at the desks by the employees, and that was accepted as the norm. And obviously we learned through COVID lockdown that there are better ways of looking after your staff and managing and running your businesses. Lockdown certainly proved that tight, accountable systems enable remote working. So for us, it was key to enable flexible working through the systems that we then went on to develop. We basically used the COVID period to crystallize our standard operating procedures. This has involved upskilling our team members a lot through online learning and investing in technology to assist them. This has actually improved our own productivity and our service levels for our customers, whilst the feedback from the team is that they're achieving much better work-life balances. And I hope that's going to also encourage them to stay at Zund UK. It's a real subjective benefit from our new working patterns, and that enables them to look at their whole life in a sustainable way. For Zund, it was Vin that actually started our path to more sustainable practices, although that wasn't the first consideration initially. We needed to overcome limited resources, and we wanted traceable information that was readily accessible. The digital cutting systems that we do, it supports all types of industries by significantly increasing production efficiency and productivity with sustainable and green processes. It's becoming a more and more important factor when customers evaluate our system. And with Zund, we were able to show the customer that we were doing everything possible to use technology to minimize the activities that were required on site and to maximize the information that they were provided with. Zund as a global business has a philosophy of ensuring sustainability, and it's something that our Swiss headquarters has always focused on. And as far as Zund UK is concerned, we are committed to a sustainable future. And we did this firstly by approaching the ISO and achieving ISO 14001 accreditation. This enabled us to evaluate, define, and then focus on our processes with sustainability in mind. For example, we looked at every opportunity to minimize travel and maximize customer interaction. So the acceptance of apps like Vin is now widespread amongst our customers. The acceptance is absolutely key to enabling us also to introduce more apps and more remote service-based management. The introduction of things like QR codes on every single digital cutting system so that our customers can report issues immediately has really improved our travel requirements and our on-site with our customers. Zund itself has also introduced real-time data collection within our HMI, the human-machine interface, the machine software, which customers are now using to improve their own downtime, the volume of material waste, and even the employee productivity, all of which now embraces sustainable practices. I mean, the monitoring of the machine power consumption is an added benefit, which enables the customers to calculate their operational expenditure and the true cost of manufacturing. To us, the technological advantages with the ability to manage and extrapolate large amounts of data is driving the implementation of sustainable practices. If you can see the activity, you can manage it.